Oh, that's how it started.
Hi, I'm the Taco Beast, and
I'm Jet Set Akashiro.
and what are we talking about again today?
Oh, that's great. Bravest leader? Leader?
Can you
Okay.
even talk right now?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's start. We're going to talk about freezing today.
All right.
Bring it into frame.
Yeah.
Apparently already in the classic anime section, which is
Are you
odd
serious?
to me.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's how I bought it.
No.
Instant classic for some reason. I have no idea why, but
Because of boobs.
okay. All right.
Boobs.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. The whole series is basically fan service and violence. So if you're into gore and boobs, perfect series.
Pretty much if you like High School of the Dead, you'll like this.
I don't know, this one was even more gory than that.
Was it?
I kind of feel it was, because, like, you get to see people's limbs be ripped off.
These girls attack each other for no reason, it seems like, in this anime. They pick the dumbest reasons to attack each other. I mean, this isn't your normal, what do you call that, where they're all after the guy?
Harem.
Harem. This isn't your traditional harem at all.
It is, like, classified as a harem, though, but it's barely a harem. There's, like, 2 girls after the same guy, I think, at most.
For a little bit, yeah, there is, yeah.
They do it more in the second season, and yes, I did watch the second season because I do like boobs. I watched it for the boobs.
I did not watch the second season. I watched this one and said, I don't know if I want to invest in the second season.
Talking about boobs, you got your first Dakimakura.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud.
Wow.
They grow up so fast.
Now what are you talking about?
Oh god.
Okay, well, what do you rate this as far as a number category from 1 to 10?
Well, depending on what you want to rate it as. Do you want to rate it as hentai or actual anime? Are we rating it on...
Rate it on watchability and story. How about that?
The boobs are completely watchable.
So,
The story isn't.
Yeah. Don't judge this one on episode 1. You'll be completely confused.
Yeah,
It jumps around between like being on one scene and being in a different time, and then trying to explain like a linkability between the male and the female. So it's very confusing to watch the first episode.
but if you are just looking to watch breasts,
You pretty much get that in episode 1, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you get breast every episode. It's
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Or your money back.
You're $20 back. This is Anime Classics. It's $20. It's out there to buy. I would say it's worth watching once.
Yeah. I wouldn't buy it, but
Yeah.
you can watch it free online. I use Ryu Anime.
That's a good suggestion.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm always looking for ways to watch anime for free. I mean,
Oh, Ryu Anime is a pretty good one, so...
I don't own Sword Art because it's highly expensive. I had to watch it online.
Oh, but Sword Art is an excellent series, I mean...
Yep.
Next thing we're going to talk about is... Splatoon.
I hope we're talking loud enough for this camera. But anyway, let's get it into frame.
This was my first day playing Splatoon, and... Oh my god, it's so good. But... It's just weird. It's just weird, man. You take your ink and you spray it all over their face.
If you want to make it sound perverted, yeah, there you go.
Just all over. Every inch of their body.
Wow.
Sometime in teens.
Oh my god. I'd say I've owned it for about, I'm going to say over 2 months now. I've had plenty of fun playing it. The multiplayer is very addictive. It is capitalist driven, so to play multiplayer, you need to own your own Wii U and your own copy of the game to play with your friends. So if you're bringing guys over and you got extra controllers, it's not really gonna give you many options to play a good multiplayer in that sense.
And I feel it should have that because it is kind of a first-person shooter. I mean, granted, it's slightly strange, but it should have that option. It doesn't even make sense why they don't have that.
I couldn't make sense of it either when I first opened up the game. I mean, this game is addictive, but as far as like being welcome to more players, like straight out of the box, it's not really. If you don't have internet, it's probably not the game for you.
Yeah.
It's not really the system for you either if you don't have internet. I mean, Wii U has a lot to offer when you have internet access.
That's a lot of games anymore, though.
Yeah.
Especially in the newer gen, like, console.
It's the best way to actually get the DLC, because like going out and buying a physical copy of the DLC is harder and harder these days.
And I always like buying physical copies.
Saves your memory.
Yeah.
What did you think about the Tilt controller?
It's kind of weird to get used to at first, but I feel if I practice with it more, I would be better at it.
I prefer it. The stick control, the separate stick controls, like...
See, I'm used
not,
to that anymore, though.
It's not forgiving, because it's very halt, when it's very sensitive. And you can mess around with the sensitivity of the sticks, but it's not for me. They just introduced more weapons, more levels. I mean, the game is really good. I'd give it a 9.5.
I love the design, and the gameplay is pretty addicting. I mean, I beat that boss on the first try.
Yeah, I took 2 tries to kill him.
and let's face it, I didn't even play through every level. I played 2 levels, and then went, I'm taking on a boss.
Skips everything.
I'm like going, screw life, I'm taking on the boss. And you're like, no, you'll die. And I'm like, no, I won't, watch me. It took me a long time to beat him.
You play games more than I do, though, so...
You don't know that. You don't know how much I do or do not play games.
You own a PlayStation. You talk about video games a lot. I would assume you play more than I do.
I talk about hentai a lot, too.
Are we bringing that in? Okay.
Yeah. I talk about a lot of things. I kind of get just hyper and just start talking about things.
I don't think he's had an energy drink today, so...
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Are you realizing things about me? I've actually haven't had an energy drink in like a really long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cut them out of your diet completely. It was giving you diabetes, wasn't it?
Other than when I go drinking, I will drink energy drinks.
And mix them. Alright, you might want to conclude this episode. I think our 10 minutes is up.
Alright. Well, this is the Otaku Beast. Next time we will be talking about things. We will be talking about what animes we regret watching. Yeah, we're doing that.
There's a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were the Rave Neko.
The video's still recording. You haven't even turned it off.
I know.